we're going to play a little bit of Cairn. Just make sure it all goes smoothly, stream doesn't crash. I'm going to listen back on my own time, make sure the audio was okay. All right, here we go. Cairn is great and incredibly stressful. And beautiful and all of the things. Okay. So, let's see, what do I want to do here? I think I want to open this. So I recently found a map. This is a rock climbing game for those who don't know. I found a map a little bit ago, and they said there are 3 doll pieces. So they're kind of noted on my map there, and you can see which routes are going to be easier or harder. So I think if I want to get this doll, I need to find all 3 parts. I don't know what I do at that point, but... So I think I'm going to be doing some climbing up and climbing back down to make this happen, because one of them's over there. We got one in the middle, and then one further to the right over there. So let's just test it out. Let's see. I've just saved recently, so if I die, I'll spawn right there. But I think I'm going to go for that big open area there and see if I can get the first doll piece to the left. Oh boy, are we going to have to do a... So you can do a running start. I've only had to do that, I think, 2 times in the game, though. Let's see, I think it's right trigger and A. Oh boy. Not much of a running start here, though. Okay. She leaps pretty good, though, so it looks worse than it is. All right, and then we can always kind of zoom out to see what path we want to take, so looks like I just need to get up there. Then I should be good. All right. So in Cairn, you kind of control each limb individually. Not at the same time, though. The game automatically picks a limb for you, but at any time you can manually pick a limb if you hold right bumper. I haven't really done that. I do feel like the automatic control can be a little finicky at times. It doesn't pick the leg or the arm that you want, but I also want to not have to micromanage too much, so I've been trying to stick with it. But I could see as it gets harder, maybe trying to rely more on some of the manual controls. We'll see. And you can see she starts shaking if, like, you don't have good weight distribution, so it does seem realistic to real rock climbing to a degree, knowing nothing about rock climbing, but it gives the illusion of it anyway. I don't know that this is actually where I want to start, if I'm being honest. I should probably be going more left. So I'm just going to jump down. And I'm going to try to go this way. So you want to go where you see kind of the crevices in the wall or rocks to grab. You know, otherwise she'll just slide off like she did there. I didn't really have a good grip on anything. Also, it looks like she just broke her right hand. It's like upside down. That can't be comfortable. So yeah, some, you know, rock faces will be slippery, especially if you don't have a good grip. So you want to make sure you're taking paths that have clear footholds and handholds. And then when you lose stamina, you can hit Y to regain some of it, but it's only kind of temporary, so. Okay. Let's pause here for a sec. Let's see, is this the way I still want to go? I think so. If I start going left and then straight up, it looks like I might be able to manage going that way. So we're going to start working our way left a little bit. She's sort of like one of those action figures you could just stretch any which way at times. I feel like she has elastic bones at times, but you know, I do know rock climbers work out really well, so maybe I'm just not in the know. Oh. Ow. Oh. Well, this is going to be bad. And that's Cairn. To be fair, that is only my second death. So I haven't been dying repeatedly. I have fallen. It does keep track of your falls. I think I have 50-something falls. But it's only death number 2. That's not too bad after a few hours, I'd say. I did not like that, though. But I feel like I was pretty close to a spot where I could have kept going up. But, like, there was a bit of a gap in footholds there. That was a little concerning. Alright, before I try that again, I was curious what's in this cave. See, like, look at that leg extension. Just crazy. Alright, what do we have in here? Ooh, some cave drawings.
Finally going to see them all up close.
So it seems like as you're climbing up the mountain, you're just getting little tidbits of the fact that there's some kind of troglodyte society up here who decided to come down from the mountain, but maybe some people wanted to stay behind in the mountain, so I wonder if we'll come across any former villagers or something. Yes, we have it up and rolling now. I'm having to play in windowed mode at 1080p, but that is perfectly fine for now until I can figure out otherwise. I got my chat tool up here so I can see on my monitor chat. So all seems to be going okay for now. Ooh, pit and scraps. So I haven't used them yet, but you can, I don't know if it's piton or pitten or, I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but those let you kind of drill a metal tool in the wall so that you can kind of hang there and get your stamina back and, you know, not die if you fall. But they seem to be a limited resource. I don't think, you know, you have an infinite supply of them, so you have to be kind of strategic. So I've been trying to use them less and less in case I get to a really difficult section. I want to make sure I have, enough of those. This part of me worries you could kind of soft lock yourself maybe if you just leave yourself with not a lot of supplies. So I'm trying to hold on to them the best I can. All right, we're going to try this again. We're going to try not to die this time. I do have chalk that gives me grip for a few turns, kind of. So maybe I should use that at that point once I get a good foothold. But let's go ahead and start here. Okay. Well, I feel like I was doing all right for a bit. Like, this seems pretty safe for the first part. Even if you fall, you're not gonna really take any damage. Okay, so far so good. So I feel like we can reliably get to this rock without too much trouble. We got a pretty even weight distribution right now. And then we want to move left again a bit so we can go straight up there. And that seemed to be a good plan, so let's do that. Okay, this part's a little weird though. I think I want to kind of go diagonal. Okay. So typically you can just stop if her legs or arms aren't shaking. When she starts shaking, that means you don't have kind of proper weight distribution, so you should try to get to a spot where you do. Otherwise, you just keep losing stamina and then you fall off. So you can always pause when you see she's not shaking like that. But definitely don't pause when she is shaking. Okay, this is the part where I fell last time. So let's think about this, because I think I do want to move left. Put my hand in there.
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm starting to shake though already. Okay, that seems okay. Okay, is that where I died last time? Are we okay for now? Let's do that. See, this part is kind of weird. It's kind of awkward here. Okay. Alright, actually that seems alright. Okay. Now my question is, do I put a piton here, or would that be a waste at this point? Again, I want to try to save them the best I can. I think we're still okay for now. Okay, I think we're still good. This is looking good. Okay, I think we're in a pretty good spot now. So I want to start moving left again a bit, and then I can get up, looks like. Because straight up, there's not enough. So I think I want to, well, actually, if I were to go right a bit, that might be good. I just got these glow-in-the-dark gloves recently, so seems like those will come in handy as it's getting darker. Okay, let's see if we're gonna... Oh, she's starting to shake quite a bit. Okay. Let's regain the stamina. I'm gonna put a... I'm not gonna chance it. I'm gonna put one of these out. So now I can belay. I can off-belay. Get my stamina back and kind of start from here. Oh, and I'm glad I did that because it just started raining, which... Your grip is worse when it's raining. So actually what I'm going to do is use chalk, which improves your grip for, you know, the next 12 moves, it looks like here. I feel like I'm going to need that now that it's raining to finish this part without slipping. There we go. Okay. All right, we're on solid ground. That's good. Oh, it is a stressful game, man. It is so stressful. I'm going to wait so the robot can retrieve your pitons and bring them back to you, so I'm just going to wait. I think sometimes he doesn't bring them back, though, and they, like, break down. But I just wait, just in case. But I had a session last night where I went 20 minutes without saving, and the game kept reminding me, hey, you haven't saved in 20 plus minutes, and it's like, I know. Please stop telling me that. I'm already stressed enough. Because if you fall, you know, you just go back to the last save unit. So if you've been climbing for a while, it's not great. Okay, so we're trying to get up to that doll piece up there. So it looks like I still need to keep going up. If I were to take the blue path, looks like I'd get pretty close to it. But I don't know if that's exactly where it's going to be, or is that question mark meaning it's just somewhere around there? Why can't I pet the goat? What kind of game is this? Every game must have pet the insert animal here. They really dropped the ball on that one. You know, that's a fair point. But, you know, think about it. How many Souls difficult climbing games have there been? You know, there's a void in the gaming world, and they have filled it. This is the team that made that Fury game back in 2016 or 17. That was just an incredibly hard series of boss fights, which I got the Platinum Trophy in. And I did a speed run of it, because you have to do that to get the Platinum Trophy. So I think when I played it the year it came out, I was like top 200 in the world. I'm sure I'm down in the thousands or something now, but... Alright, bit of exposition, it seems like. There are some cutscenes, not too many.
You're doing? Sorry, I didn't know anyone lived here.
Someone does in fact live here, and they would like some peace and quiet.
Okay, I'm leaving. Sorry. I didn't know people were still living on this mountain.
Didn't you pass through the village down below?
The carved wall with all the flags. Yeah, I did go through there.
Did you see anyone?
There isn't a soul left.
Of course. What was I thinking? They're all gone. Old man Sandro, Nathan, Serena, even Roddy.
Oh, I think we picked up a letter from Roddy.
Would you like some tea?
I would love some tea. Not in real life. I'm not a big tea fan, but my protagonist Ava would love some tea. Because you do have to manage hunger and thirst and
5
temperature
years?
in this game.
You haven't seen anyone in 5 years.
I did, at first. I'd pop into the village from time to time. Get a blanket, barter a bit of milk, say hi to Roddy.
But as time went by, you'd go down less often, and eventually you stopped seeing anyone.
That's right. You know, being alone for so long, it's hard to see people again afterward. You get out of habits. You don't know how to connect. He said my temper had become a bit difficult.
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
It's what I always wanted, ever since I was a little girl. I love this. The silence. This is good for me. Every day. I couldn't live any other way, but it was fine because I knew they were close by. That if I needed to, I could drop by to see them. We were one of the last cave villages on the mountain. Nowadays, isolation, it's out of style. Of course, everyone went down. Talking isn't so bad once in a while. I assume you're here for the Kami summit.
Yes, the summit.
I used to laugh when people like you came through the village looking to do the climb. We'd see them go up. Sometimes we'd see them come back down. Sometimes we didn't. Good luck with your climbing.
Thank you. And, good luck with your goat keeping.
Yeah, it's easy. They keep themselves. They're sweethearts.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, my name is Ava. Sorry, I realised that I didn't ask for your name.
If no one's left to say my name, then it doesn't exist anymore. Farewell.
But I could say your name. Okay. All right. That's fine. The shepherdess it is. Now, can I steal all your vegetables? Because I will be needing food for my journey. It does look like my backpack is very, very full, though. Oh, boy. See, this is the thing. You want to have supplies, but I have too many supplies, is the thing. So then I guess I don't need your vegetables. Well, I could fit one tomato in there. It looks like. Ooh, there's a save point here. Yes, please. And then anytime you get to a water source, you can drink from it or refill your water. Right now, my hunger, water, and temperature are all good. Seems like, I assume the cutscene probably replenished it. But I did, when I had that moment last night when I was playing and I hadn't saved in 20-something minutes, it was in the middle of the night, and my temperature was super low. So in addition to not saving, I was worried I was going to freeze to death. It was so stressful, but so satisfying when I finally
Still here.
got there.
I'm sorting through my mess.
Oh, we can hand over the letters. So yeah, we found a letter from Roddy. Seemed to be like there was maybe a romance here or a crush of some kind.
Figured you might want to keep this.
Actually, this might come in handy for your climb. I found it near my goats the other day.
Ooh, a thermos. Awesome at keeping drinks hot for a while, though it tastes a bit off, don't you think? Okay, so is that in my backpack, or? Is it an extra thing I have now? Or oh, there it is, yeah. Very cool. Is there a drink I could put in there right now? I don't think I have anything that's warm, though. So when you cook things, you cook them in boiling water, and they stay warm for a bit, but not permanently. So it's usually roughly like 20 to 30 minutes of in-game time, but then it cools off, of course. So it'll be nice to have a thermos. All right. Well, I'm glad I went up here and gave her the letter. So it seems like there might be a lot in this game that's missable, because I didn't have to climb into this cave. I could have gone the other way. So yeah, that's pretty neat that there's some items like that and cutscenes hidden away. Because the mountain seems quite large and there's lots of different paths you can take, so seems like it might be a game where you'd want to play through again if you like it enough to see the different routes, maybe. Alright, so we're still... So it looks like I could climb up inside here, but I don't know if that would get me to the doll piece. And what time of day is it? Let's see. Ooh, it's the middle of the night. I don't think there's any downside to climbing in the night, though, other than visibility, and you can turn on your staff here for some extra light, so... Oh, I guess temperature would be lower. I'd have to consider that. Well, we just saved it, so... Maybe we just try to climb in the middle of the night and see how it goes. And there's a photo mode, so there's all kinds of awesome vistas you can look at, and they have different filters and whatnot. Lots of really pretty scenic moments. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we do want to climb a little bit anyway, just to get to there. And then I think I'm going to take that blue route and then kind of go from there towards the marker. And again, all of these pieces are on different sections of the mountain. So I think, like, if I go get that one, I'm going to need to then go that way to kind of the middle of the mountain and then to the right side of the mountain to get all the pieces. Which I'm going to hope gives me some kind of reward, like giving the shepherdess the letter. Maybe I get some kind of equipment or something. What would be the best way to handle this? I guess from the left side, huh? See, it's not too bad when there's all these footholds and crevices, because all of these are grip points, so you don't have to worry quite as much about the weight distribution, because you'll always have a spot to go to. So even though it looks stressful, like, these moments aren't too bad when there's so much to latch onto. But there's lots of moments where there's not as much, so definitely gets precarious. Like, where are we now? Yeah, we're almost up there. There we go. Okay, so we want to go on the other side. So we're just going to do a little hop across. Okay, I got scared there for a second. I did not realize there was a little ledge there. Alright, so for difficulty, it said this one's blue, so slightly more on the easier side, but not as easy as it could be.
Ha!
So actually, after playing this game last night, I felt inspired to watch... Oh boy, did it just get windy. I've never had to deal with the wind. Let's see how this goes. There's a movie that that came out, I think in 2018, called Free Solo. It was about the first guy to ever climb El Capitan in Yosemite National Park with no equipment. So free climbing is you have no equipment, no ropes. Like, you will die if you fall. And he, like, climbed all 3,000 feet of El Capitan. And he's from Sacramento, where I live. So I remember that being a big deal, especially here in Sacramento. So I felt inspired to watch it earlier this evening, and it was very, very good. And so tense. Like I know he doesn't die because they made the movie, but even just watching that and knowing the stakes was so crazy. Like, I could feel my heart beating for him. It was just insane and so impressive. And, like, I would never... I mean, I'm already terrified of heights. But, like, especially... That's just crazy not to have equipment. And, like, during the documentary, he's, like, seeing how all these other people are dying. He's like, well, that's just life.
You're seriously screwing us.
If I die, I die.
Monsters are mad. I get the brunt of it. Gonna need something real here. Any news. Your altitude. Your school color. I don't care. Just give me anything. Damn it.
So the stupid Chris guy seems to be, like, my agent or something. Because the protagonist seems to be very well known. Like, you see kind of like these magazine articles and stuff that she's been in. Oh boy. Arms are getting real tired here. Okay, I think we're good there. I'm gonna put some more chalk on. Oh, not rain again. No! Alright, how are we doing? Oh, we're almost to a spot. Oh, there's a save point right there. Okay, okay. We just gotta get to that save point. We're so close. We're so close, but I don't like this section a lot. There's not a lot of great spots to latch on to. Okay. Oh, this might be okay. This might be okay. Like, look at those splits she's doing. How can a body do that? Could you imagine? Because I'm really cold right now, too, I think. So that was the downside of doing this at night. The nice thing, though, is when you get to a save point, you can rest there. You essentially pitch a tent. So I could go ahead and rest for the evening and wait until it's morning again. And also get rid of this rain in the process. Alright, thank you, robot buddy. It's funny, when I was playing this game, it made me think of that Baby Steps game that came out last year, which I bought and played a little bit of. Because I saw some journalists, like, having some pretty positive thoughts about it. And I could totally see the appeal. But that game is so hard and so... I mean, it's the guy who made QWOP, so you can imagine how hard it is to control. This is, like... in the vein of Baby Steps, because you're controlling all the limbs, but way more manageable for me. Like, my brain can handle this. Oh, we have another letter. Gabriel, kids from the village accompanied me as far as they were allowed, but here I am alone, again, climbing this porous rock. You would have loved hearing their stories, absolutely fascinating. Life here is so different. At first I thought it was dealing with illiterate, uncultured villagers, but it's nothing of the sort. They have their own school, knowledge, and literature. In many regards, troglodyte culture is older than our own. We've just taken different paths. They have an especially peculiar relationship with the mountain. It's alive in the first sense of the word. It breathes, it creaks, it rumbles sometimes. There are sculptures bearing the effigy of Kami in various places, but this is not a religion in the strict sense of the word. Rather, it's a cohabitation, a symbiosis. I hope you find these few lines as interesting as I do. See you soon, Roberto. Okay. Interesting. So must be another climber before us. Alright, so where is the... Oh, it's like over there. Okay, so... okay, so we have to basically go back to the left. Take that harder path, the red one. And then start moving left from there. Oh boy. Okay, well first let's pitch our tent. This might be a good time to cook as well because my backpack's getting full. You can also tape up your fingers. I have maximal grip right now, but as you play, you'll lose pieces of tape, and you can get tape to tape up your fingers and increase your grip. So I have 5 more pieces. I'm hoping I can find more though, because I basically had to use 5 the last time for 5 different fingers. So, and then when you get 2 piton repair pieces, you can make a new one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Nice. Alright, let's start cooking some stuff. Ooh, we can make some coffee. Okay. And can I put it in the thermos? Or how does that work? Oh, wait. No, I don't think I wanted to do I don't think I wanted to do that, because now this is my supply of water to drink from, but it's all coffee now. So I'm assuming it gives me less, it doesn't quench my thirst quite as much. Well, shoot. Because you also cook with the water. Wait, is it gonna let me use the coffee as a water? What is it? Okay, coffee and tomato. Let's see what happens. Cooked tomato. Okay, it just treats the coffee like it's water still. Okay, sure. All right, we're gonna eat some of that right now because we're kind of hungry and we're cold. Let's see, sugar. Can I add sugar to the coffee? Ah, coffee dipped sugar cube. So the sugar cube is the thing I'm going to consume, not sugar in the coffee, because that's how that works. All right, sure. It's a game about climbing, not cooking, so what do I know? I guess we should do this because these on their own are just -5 health, so to put those together, I suppose. Okay. And you can see they give different effects. It seems like that will benefit my lungs in some way. Maybe that lets me replenish my stamina more often. That's probably good for now, because I don't want to use all the water right now. And then let's sleep. Okay, we're gonna wake up. Okay, I think we're ready. Oh no, is it still raining though, or is it raining again? You check the weather on here. Oh yeah, it's starting to move towards the rain, I think. Okay, well. We're gonna make this work. Because my plan is to hopefully get the first doll piece, and then maybe I'll pause there for tonight. But I would like to start streaming again a little more often. Well, yeah, I was about to say, we're gonna die. Yeah. Nice. Alright, good talking to you, Ron. Thanks for popping in, especially after so long. I'll catch you later. Enjoy her dying as you leave. That's alright, we had the save right there. I wasn't too concerned with that. Only death number 3, though. Still keeping it pretty low overall. Does not seem like there's a great way to get over to the left side from here, though. Because there's, like, no footholds or handholds there. Like, I was so desperate to get to the save point, but it's really not that great for... Oh, I could just... What am I talking about? I could just go down here. Duh. Okay. Well, I don't know that this is much better, to be honest. Yeah, because you can see it doesn't even have a path where I am, so it doesn't even really consider this like a commonly used path. I need to get to where the red is. So, what would be the best way to do that? Oh, I guess I could rappel down. So will that like place a rope here and then, yeah. Oh, I'm super thirsty. Did not even realize that. Well, I do have that coffee. Let's see. Oh, I forgot you kind of pick up trash sometimes. Put it in the compost. Because that'll start filling up the bag. What do we have? Let's see. Yeah, let's do the coffee. Where is it? Oh, I guess it's just here. That didn't do a whole lot, did it? Let's drink the tea as well. Okay, we're gonna take this slightly harder one and see how it goes. Well, no, it seems like, well, I can't figure out if I want to take the blue and then go from there, or if I want to take the red and then kind of work my way down to the doll piece. Let's try it. Let's try the red. It's a little harder, but I feel like we could manage, especially since I have all these buffs right now. Oh god, dislocating her leg there. Jeez. Okay, I'm getting a little shaky here. I don't love this. Oh, okay. We're putting a pit on. That's too risky. Alright, we're gonna off belay, get our stamina back, and continue from there. Okay. So it's kind of straight up. Keep going straight up. There had better be a save point near this doll piece. I'll say that much. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh god. Come on. Oh. Alright, that's alright. That's why we put it there. Alright, this one is red for a reason, huh?
Right on.
Okay, I'm feeling better about this. Using the crevice to my advantage. Okay. Okay. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Oh! Really?
Climb bot, recover pittance.
Yeah, that sucked. Okay. I guess I didn't need to recover the piton. I was still attached to the rope. I was not expecting to take damage there. I fell all the way down. Well, I have quite a few health recovery items if I need them at some point here. I should probably be using chalk once I get up to that point to get a little more grip. And I'm also gonna turn that off. Oh, come on, come on. Get the leg up, get the leg up. Okay. Alright, this is where I was last time. Okay. Let's see. Gosh, this part sucks. There's not a whole lot of room to work with. All right, let's get some chalk going. Do these have to be fast or like what's the play here? So precarious. Oh my goodness. So shaky. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna place the piton here. Seems like good progress. We're gonna off belay to get stamina back. Let's take a look. Oh man, we still have a ways to go. Oh boy. Alright.
Almost there.
Not really. I don't know why she said that. We're not almost there. There is so much left to this red path. Don't give me false hope, Ava. Come on. You know better. You're a veteran of the profession. Oh, I don't like what's coming up here. Do you see what I'm seeing? Do you... That... Okay, yeah, we definitely want to go on the left because you can see how there's like this gap opening up now. So we need to be considering how we get to the left side next. Oh, this is gonna suck. I can already tell. Okay. Cause like, where's the next good grip? Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this ridiculousness. Get your feet on there. Get your feet on there. All right, we're doing another one. I am not losing that progress. See, this is where it gets real stressful because I keep seeing my water go down, and I only have one water left. Oh, and I think it's starting to rain, which is fantastic. Very cool. Very, very cool. Although, am I being protected? Am I being, like, shaded from the rain? Because that would be a cool effect. It does seem like the rain's not hitting me here for whatever reason. That's cool. Okay. Where to next? Alright, we gotta start kind of going this way here. Oh, there is not a grip there, though. Oh, boy. Yeah, reach, reach. Get there, get there. You got this, you got this. Okay. This is okay, this is okay. Sort of. Maybe. Yeah, get that leg right in there. Yeah, yeah. I know that looks incredibly uncomfortable, but that's where we're going. That's where we're going. Okay. All right, we can do this. We can do this. Okay. Oh, I see. So it's giving me the little dotted line to the doll piece, huh? Okay. Ooh, we're so close. We're so close to a spot where we can rest. Okay. All right, we got this. We got this. Place that in there. Yeah, we're gonna reach for that. Yep. Oh boy. We're gonna do another one. I'm getting nervous. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. No, no. Damn it. So yeah, if you don't place it in time, you don't get the credit. And look at that water going down. That's concerning. Darn. Okay. Let's go ahead and drink our last thing of water there. Or coffee, I guess.
Great.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that doesn't... This does not instill me with confidence right now, this crazy stance I'm doing. Okay. Alright, I think this is what we did last time. We kind of started working our way to the left a little bit, right? Or I suppose we could just go straight up here if I could reach it. Come on, get up there. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on.
Oh.
Just a little bit further, just a little bit further. No, no, no. I was about to fall. Oh my god, I was about to fall. Not the rain. No, not the rain, please. Anything but the rain. Wait, why am I shaking? Is it because of the rain? Wait, wait, don't, no. No, yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh, that was not. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, we might call it there. Wow. And I have to get 3 of these doll pieces. This is one of 3. Do I even bother? Is the question. No, I do. I have committed myself to getting these doll pieces. We're going to see it through. Maybe I get a nice reward. Probably an achievement. We're going to do it. But that is going to be it for tonight's stream. Thank you for anyone who was tuning in, trying to shake the rust off. Hopefully we can get back to more streaming again in the near future. So goodbye if you were watching this live or if you're watching the VOD later. Hope to see you soon.